Hi everybody, welcome to Back Burner. I'm Chef Paul. I'm the food service director at Colorado Academy for Sodexo, and today we're going to make some bread. I've got a recipe here by Mark Bittman, and what we'll do at the end is we will take a good video shot of this, and then you can pause your video at home, take a screenshot of it, okay? But I want to clarify up here for the water, for our altitude, 1.5 cups plus 2 tablespoons. There's a funny little measurement of 1 5/8 cups water, and I converted that, so make a note. All right, so what we're gonna do is add our flour. I got an empty bowl. I've got my flour right here, and when you take out flour, what you want to do is make a nice even flat. I'm not packing it down and I'm not stuffing it in there. Okay, so that's 1. Three cups of flour. All right, now I've got dry active yeast. There you go. And I've got iodized salt. I'm using iodized salt and not kosher salt because I want the granules to be small, okay? And I already have that measured out. So here's my yeast. And here is my salt. Now I'm going to use a little whisk to kind of incorporate that. My hands have been washed already and everything's nice and clean. So here's our water. This is 1.5 cups of water plus 2 tablespoons. I'm going to make a little well here in the middle, and I'm going to pour all my water in, and this is going to get messy, and for a lot of us this is the fun part. I like to use a bowl. You can also do it on a table and be very careful, but I'd rather not clean a table. I'd rather just clean the bowl. After mixing, cover the bread in plastic wrap and allow it to sit on the counter overnight. You can see, if you look in really closely, I'm going to remove this plastic. It has been about 12 hours. I made another one, like I mentioned earlier, when you weren't looking, and I added chopped rosemary to this. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of flour on my board to keep the bread from sticking. Okay, now I am going to take each one of these out. I am going to fold this dough onto itself a couple times. I need a little flour on my hands to keep it from sticking to me. And I'm just going to lightly coax this dough ball. I want it coated in flour. You can see it sticking where there is not enough fresh flour on it, okay? I'm going to fold it up on itself. All right, I'm going to leave it just like that. So we're going to do the second one now. Now this says to let it rest 15 minutes, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it rest 2 hours, and we're gonna come back, and that's handwritten on your instructions. So our bread has been proofing here in the kitchen for 2 hours. You'll notice on step 2, it said 15 minutes and I crossed that out, and I like to do 2 hours. So we've got a good representation of what we're looking for here. Now we're taking cotton cloth napkins, or you could use a kitchen towel. We've got a nice ball set up. And we are going to let that sit for 2 hours. All right, so our bread has been proofing nice. We won't disturb it. I've got my oven preheating now. The directions say 450. I put mine at 425 because if I put it at 450, my oven will get too hot and the door will lock and it'll go on cleaning mode. That's just for my oven. So I set it to 425, and I've got my cast iron skillet pot right here, all right? And I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna leave that in there now for 30 minutes. Okay, everybody, our cast iron skillet has been in the oven for 30 minutes. Now, I'm using a hot pad to put my cast iron skillet on the counter, and I'm using a mitt because it's very, very hot. This is the first loaf we're gonna drop in, all right? Now here we go. All right, I'm going to take this bread and I'm going to drop it in, and you'll hear it hit the heat. All right, now I'm going to put it in the oven, covered, for 30 minutes, okay? So our timer went off. We're gonna carefully open the oven and step back so the heat doesn't get us. Let me just pull this rack out. I'm gonna remove the lid. And now I'm going to push this back in and brown the top of our bread. I'm gonna check it in 20 minutes. Okay. Our timer went off. I'm going to carefully open the oven, stepping back. Look at that, huh? Now to get this out, I'm going to catch it right here. Flip it over. See you next time on Back Burner.